To your question about whether or not it fails or passes, we think it's important for this administration to be on record in support of life. If I can go back to second to the last question about bringing leaders over here, keep in mind, just last week, we had a bipartisan meeting here that the president organized with leadership to try to get to a resolution on DACA. Out of that meeting, discussion was, after the press had departed, discussion was that the four leaders, McCarthy, Durbin, Cornyn, and Hoyer would be the ones organizing the meetings moving forward to get to a solution. That's what we've been part of. So when you ask, why isn't the president bringing members over here? He did. He is trying to reach the biggest issue they say is their question, which is shutting down the government over illegal immigration. He's trying to solve that problem and brought them here for that conversation.
About your comment at the beginning of this, you said this was the SCHUMER shutdown. How can it be the SCHUMER shutdown when Republicans control the White House, the House, and the Senate?
Come on, you know the answer to that as well as anybody. I mean, I have to laugh when people say that, oh, we control the House, the Senate, the White House, why can't you get this done? You know as well as anybody that it takes 60 votes in the Senate to pass an appropriations bill, right? You know that.
I know that.
Okay, so when you only have 51 votes in the Senate, then you have to have Democrat support in order to keep the government, to fund the government. So that's the answer to your question.
The president asked Congress to come up with a solution for the Dreamers. Congress was in the room. Members of Congress were in the room with the president last week. It seemed to be a fairly productive meeting. And then the whole process got blown up.
When Republicans tried to...
If I may, it seems that the whole process was blown up by the president's comments.
When Republicans tried to add a discussion about Obamacare to the funding process in 2013, we are accused by Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer of inserting a non-fiscal, a non-financial issue into the spending process in order to shut the government down. How is that not exactly what is happening today? There is no reason that you have to deal with DACA this week. There's no reason you have to deal with DACA before the end of February, the middle of February. DACA doesn't expire till March 5th. This is purely an attempt by the Senate Democrats, led by Mr. Schumer, it's why we call it the Schumer shutdown, in order to try and get a shutdown that they think this president gets blamed for. Yes, ma'am.
You're saying that you need Democrats' support in the Senate, so are there,
we got it in the House.
So are there any concessions that this White House is willing to make to try to get support from those Democrats that you need?
Again, go back to what I said at the opening. They don't oppose anything in there. They support CHIP. In fact, every member of the Finance Subcommittee or something, a Democrat has voted for this exact CHIP extension. Okay, they don't want the Cadillac tax to go into place. They've always supported clean CRs. Why would you have to? Those are concessions. Ordinarily, you would just simply put up a clean CR and let them vote it. And again, it worked in the House. There were several Democrats who voted for it.
So is it take it or leave it on the bill that passed the House? They have to take. So Democrats have to support the bill in the House for us to
Democrats should support the bill in the Senate. Again, the House has passed a bill. Okay, the Senate has a couple different choices. They could not take it up. This is basic civics, right? Either they take it up and pass it, take it up and don't pass it, or they change it and send it back to the House. The point of the matter is, though, there are things on this bill that they like. They have nothing in